Alright, sorry about that. I had to answer a quick text. Wrong John Silver. We had them a couple times recently. The most recent one that we had, and we're gonna get them again next weekend. But Wrong John Silver, the most recent one we had was 2415. 2415. Which was the blade that was missing the middle part, was like the tip was still like the hilt and the tip still worked in tangent with each other, but the middle part was missing, and if you're not careful, it might fly off and do some nasty things. But okay, Music Hath Charms is our next one. Oh, a nice little short one. Here we go. Safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-2458 is to be stored in its case in a standard containment locker and may only be removed for testing. All testing must be performed in a soundproof chamber populated only by D-Class personnel. Researchers must perform all duties and deliver instructions from a separate booth. Live broadcasts of SCP-2458 are forbidden. And here we have SCP-2458 detail. Not sure why it says detail. Very small image though. Okay. Description: SCP-2458 is a cello dating back to the early 18th century, consisting with the works of luthier Giuseppe Guarneri with expected age and wear. The instrument has been restrung within the past 40 years. It's been a while since we had some like instruments SCPs, eh? Especially like an orchestral instrument. When played, SCP-2458 causes individuals within an earshot to make rhythmic movements and vocalization in tempo with the music. Hey, awesome! I like that. The movements are specific to the piece played, but typically involve head nodding, arm waving, and incoherent murmuring. The player of SCP-2458 is not affected, nor any ensemble performing with the player. Live broadcasts carry the effects, but playbacks do not. Prolonged or repeated exposure to the effect of SCP-2458 causes extreme distress in listeners who develop melophobia and stereotypic movement disorders. Oh well, that's a shame. I was about to say, like, you can always guarantee a good time party with people, but no, of course not. Addendum 1, Experiment Log. Experiment A, Player D385, Listener D296, D4883, and D5019. Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars is the work. Result: listener bobs their head in time with the music. Regular mistakes by D385 cause listeners to twitch and break the effect before reestablishment. Listener report unease at the loss of motor control. Experiment D, Player D7294, which is highlighted. Oh, that's way back then. A trained symphony cellist with psychopathic tendencies. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. D296, D385, D4883, and D5019. Bach Cello Suite 1. Listeners demonstrate more complex movements, standing and bowing, followed by kneeling, assuming a stance common to Catholic prayers. Listeners chant Kyrie eleison 5 times during performance. Listeners afterward express further distress at loss of motor control. In Experiment G, this looks like it's all the same ones. Shostakovich Cello's Concerto. Listeners showed considerable agitation at the start of the test. When the performance began, listeners immediately ceased resistance and tapped their foreheads in unison. At 6:17, D7294 deviated from the test protocol and played an impromptu dissonant piece. D385 poked out his own eyes, while D5019 and D4883 strangled each other. D296 removed his coveralls, data expunged. What the fuck? At 15:18, D5019, D483, and D296 had expired, while D385 was blinded. Researcher instructed D7294 to stop. D7294 complied. D385 showed extreme melophobia after experiment G, claiming the music told him to self-harm. D72194 was retained from future testing. Like, yeah, why would you have... Couldn't you just have gotten, like, somebody else? I guess because they didn't know that this would be a possibility. Addendum 2, recovery log. SCP-2458 was recovered from the abandoned Osservanza Psychiatric Hospital in Imola, Italy. Inventory records indicate that the object was bequeathed to the hospital in 1978 with the following note. To the kindly doctors who looked so carefully after my beloved Alessandra, may this instrument music bring peace and order to your patients. It's very gifts I tried and failed to bestow on my ailing wife. May we all choose penitence, as Saint Dismas did on Mount Golgotha. And here we have, like, that stuff. Okay. Man, why couldn't it just have been like a... It's like, oh yeah, we just have always the party mood, hey? It could have been a cello that makes you wanna dance. But no. If you play it horribly, you are uncomfortable, traumatized, or worse, if you play something impromptu, you might just cause heavy damage to yourself. We could have had something nice, but no. Of course not. Why would we? Why would we?